Good afternoon, and I'm aspiring meteorologist John Bordash with you right now to give you an update on your forecast this Saturday evening. And we are looking at temperatures sitting in the 50s. We saw a high temperature of 56 today, which is 10 degrees above the average of 46. And I think that our streak of above average days are going to be coming to an end as we head into the new year. Temperatures currently at 5:30 are sitting in the 50s pretty much area-wide. The closer you get to water, though, that's where your temperature starts to get into the 40s due to that bay influence, with that water temperature sitting in the lower 40s. So, of course, temperatures will be sitting in the 40s again the closer you get to the water. We are looking at a new low-pressure system developing down into the southeast. We're looking at heavy rains from Atlanta on over into portions of Alabama and Mississippi. This low pressure system is going to be moving on up into our region for the day on Saturday, and some models like to paint 1 to 2 inches of rain for our region. So again, this is going to be heading right on up the coast, so really up and down the eastern seaboard, with the exception being of Florida. We're going to be looking at some rain coming through the region, and maybe some snow on up towards portions of Maine and Vermont. Again, 1 to 2 inches of rain can be expected. We're going to be too warm initially for rain. I think the further west you head, though, this may be ending as a few flakes, but again, that chance is sitting very low, maybe 30–40%. Again, looks like mainly rain for our region. But after that, the forecast gets really interesting. It looks like we will be watching the polar vortex, which is normally centered up near the North Pole. That's where you get the really cold conditions situated. That looks like that's going to be moving on down towards the south, centering itself near the Great Lakes. And I know it seems like we're far away from the Great Lakes, but in the grand scheme of things, we're really not all that far away from that area. So we will be looking at extremely cold air coming into the region. I don't think that high temperatures are really going to be getting above freezing for the first few days of the new year. And this may also set up for a stormier pattern as we head into the first half of January. Now here's the European model on the take on Sunday morning low temperatures. Look at this, crazy cold air comes into the region. We're looking at temperatures that are well below zero, back out towards the west, -9 for Petersburg, -4 for Frostburg. Then we look at those temperatures warm, I guess you can say, into the single digits as you get into our neck of the woods here in southern Maryland. For those extreme coastal locations, you may be looking at temperatures right up into the teens, and maybe even for those city centers of Washington and Frederick and Hagerstown. But again, you get the idea. Very cold air. I think that this model may be overdoing it just a little bit, but again, we will be looking at very cold air coming to the forecast as we head into next week. So again, 1 to 2 inches of rain is possible tomorrow. The high temperature getting into the lower to middle 40s. We clear out for Monday and Tuesday. As we ring in the new year on Wednesday, we may be looking at a few flurries. Nothing all that big, but then we have a chance for a winter storm to impact the area Thursday and Friday. There's still a lot of uncertainty with this forecast just due to the storm track and how much blocking or where that storm track is going to be setting up. But again, be on the lookout for a winter storm for Thursday and Friday. Don't alter any plans just yet, but again, just know that that's sitting in the forecast, and I'll continue to keep you updated on that, as well as our flurry chance for Wednesday and the 1 to 2 inches of rain for tomorrow. No active watches or warnings now, but that may be changing as we head into the day tomorrow and into early next week. I'll continue to keep you updated, stay safe, and keep a weather eye on the sky.